Hey everyone, welcome to another reaction video. This is following yesterday's, not yesterday actually, today morning, like early morning. So today's game show awards, which happened like a few hours ago, like not a few hours ago, like about almost half a day ago. But yes, so this is kind of like a summary, if you will, to all that. As you can see, we're already looking at one of them, which is one of the biggest ones. I think let's just go over it. So the game show awards happened. Uh, of course, Baldur's Gate. First of all, we'll talk about the nominations and the winners. So Baldur's Gate took the bulk of the awards, well deserved. There's nothing more you can say about it. I just really hope that Final Fantasy could have won the narrative award because I thought it was better. But it's just my personal opinion, and Alan Wake also quietly deserved it. But what I thought was Final Fantasy deserved a spot as a nomination for Game of the Year. So I'm just a bit sad that I did not see it. And but it did win an award for best audio, Final Fantasy 16. So that was good. Uh, Apart from that, Spider-Man did not win anything. I mean, that's expected. Superhero games hardly win any proper award. I was just hoping Spider-Man could be a difference because it is one of the best superhero games ever made, following Batman the Arkham series. So a bit sad that it never got anything, but yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. So yeah, uh, so there were a couple of reveals. There was a lot of reveals done. A lot of platform games, indie games. They showed a couple of stuff from Prince of Persia, some new games, some new developers, new studios. So they showed a whole bunch of stuff, and I kind of picked a set few which I thought stood out the most. Uh, Starting off with God of War, Ragnarok, Valhalla. This is something I think by far was the most unexpected, right? No one, everyone thought, God of War, we were done with God of War. We were not getting, like, the game was good as it is. They didn't do it, they did not need to do anything else with it. Uh, we were fine with the game way the game ended, right? We were fine with the way Ragnarok had ended. So we are just going to patiently wait and see if we'll get something God of War in a couple of years later. But in on what they did drop was Ragnarok Valhalla, which is a new DLC to the existing game. And here's the best part: it is free, right? So we're just going to quickly check it out. Like you could see my reaction on the live stream. I did a live stream for the reaction, and I was blown away when I saw this. Like the minute I saw this, I thought it was God of War, but I was like, it couldn't have been. But it was crazy. Oh,
You are certain you remember nothing of this
you
place?
can hear the crowd going wild as well.
Oh, nothing that would help us.
Master thyself.
Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
I must face this.
No shame in what just happened. It's all part of the process. Let's go again.
Oh my god, it's so nice to see Kratos back. Oh my god. It's so good to have Kratos back, man. It's so good. December 12th, man. It's another 4 days. And it's a free DLC, man. That's the best part. It's a free DLC. So, what do we think this is, right? What do we think Valhalla is? Well, I'm not sure if there's going to be any story related content, but what I think is it's going to be something like a gauntlet type thing with a couple of challenges. That's what it looks like, You go, you face challenges, you die, you kind of like respawn in this area. It's like nothing has, like as if nothing happened. So it feels like a very it feels like like Muspelheim, like all the challenges in Muspelheim. So something on top of that, right? So that's what it feels like, right? And we do not see.
You are certain you remember nothing of this place.
I mean, it could be. We don't know. There is nothing else revealed. We just have to play the DLC and find out, right? So yeah, that's that. Apart from that, like there's nothing else. I mean, like I forgot how to play God of War as well, right? I just need to go back and remember how to play the game now. But yeah, it's crazy. We're getting another God of War, and yeah, I mean, like it's just mad, that we're getting like a free DLC on top of that, right? Shout out to Santa Monica Studios. Like this was a hell of a reveal, right? This is one of the best reveals ever. So apart from God of War, there was another really good reveal, and this was like a long time in the making, and that is Marvel Blade. So Blade is finally getting, Blade. There has been a few on and off games here and there, but like nothing that has done justice to the character, right? So Blade is getting a game of its own, a game of his own, I should say. So, I mean, yeah, let's check it out. I'm like, this is also crazy. Like, it's so nice to be a Marvel fan at this point, but yeah, I don't have a preference. I like Marvel, DC both. But for Marvel fans specifically, like, my god, you got Spider Man, now you're getting Blade, and then Insomniac is coming with Wolverine. And apparently, this is taking part in Paris. So, this is taking place in the city of Paris.
Turn that shit up. Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
Oh my god. Man, the beat just dropped hard, man. This is amazing. Blade finally getting some love, getting a game of fun. But my only concern is this: it has been developed by Arcane, right? As Arcane, they've been responsible for games like Dishonored, Deathloop, two of their really good games. Dishonored being the most prominent one because Dishonored I think was on another level. So yeah, so Dishonored, Deathloop, and then if some of you guys remember, there was something called Redfall, which was like a total flop in a way. So I guess this is like the redemption arc, Arcane's redemption arc, much like CD Projekt Red, how they came back with more cyberpunk and finally delivered on a good cyberpunk game. So this is kind of like the redemption, I guess, for them to forget about the vampire, catastrophe of Redfall and into a new vampire themed title with Blade. So here's the thing, right? Here are a couple of challenges for Arcane because Insomniac has already done a really good job, right? So you already have Insomniac, you have Rocksteady's Arkham series. So these two are so far that those Batman games and Spider-Man 1 and 2, and Miles Morales. So they have set the bar as to what superhero games are supposed to be, right? So these guys have their work cut out for them, right? So the bar has been set. If you're looking specifically for Marvel, Spider-Man is the bar at this point. So these guys need to like match up to that. Looking at all the Arcane games, like they have a certain artistic style which is unique to their own. So we're not going to expect to see the same graphics like as what we see in Arkham or Spider-Man, right? Which is totally fine, right? But they just need to deliver on a solid game, right? Story, mechanics, gameplay, traversals, all this is going to play a factor. And yeah, I mean, like, because like Blade, right? Blade, this is a very iconic character, and we've had our fair share of movies, We've had like a few games, like I can't remember, some really old games, and so Blade has been not shown any love at all, right? There is a Blade, coming up in the MCU, right? Which is nice, but a proper Blade game. The last time we saw Blade in a game was that, where was it? Was it in what was it called? Immortals? Was it Immortals? That turn-based RPG. That was the last time we saw Blade in a game, right? No, was it Immortals? Damn, what was it? Marvel Immortals, right? Can't even remember it. Was it? No, I don't think it. No, it wasn't Immortals. Was it? Can't remember what it was. Yeah, the turn-based one. I can't remember. I can't remember the name. I think it was Immortals or something. So yeah, so that was the last time we saw Blade. But super excited. I mean, yeah. So there's a lot. Like this. Arcane. They have a lot to accomplish with this, right? All right, moving on. Next, Final Fantasy 7. It's a theme song announcement trailer, but with an actual story trailer as well. This was also super psyched to see. A couple of things have been spoiled, but I have not played the original Final Fantasy 7, so I do not know, to be honest, what, like, a lot of people already know what to expect. I do not know what to expect. So a few things have already been spoiled to me. So there are a couple of things here, right? The word will be say, but
I'm feeling every single bullet.
Their ire manifests once more. Do not underestimate this foe.
Your foe?
oh my god, this is so crazy.
Sephiroth. What am I supposed to do?
All right, so I am still confused how everyone is involved in this, but it looks like they are like different timelines from what I can gather, right? Because Briggs is alive, Zack is also alive. So I'm not sure how this is working. It seems like everyone is in a different timeline or something like that, because in Cloud's timeline, it seems like Zack is dead and Briggs is dead, but now Zack and Briggs is alive. So it's really confusing as to how all this playing out. I'm like, I do not know the original game. Like, I haven't played the original Final Fantasy 7, so I'm not. So a lot of you guys might already know as to why this is. So I played the main game, the remake, and I did not get any explanation whatsoever as to different timelines, right? So this is the only thing I can figure out on my own.
Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't.
All right, this is crazy. So there's like a wanted list for Avalanche, and as you can see, all the names have been crossed out except for Briggs, right? So that means Tifa and Barrett are dead in this specific timeline. So I'm really not sure what's
I'm
happening.
the only one who gets a pass.
Sometimes.
Oh my
I
god, look at the
don't know who
graphics,
I
man.
am.
Look at all this.
I forget things everyone else remembers just fine.
Haunted
And know
Hotel.
things I've got no right knowing.
Cloud, it's okay. You saved me before. Now it's my turn.
Is it you, or is it the pooch? I'm just messing with you.
Okay, so
That
Yuffie's gonna
there
join
is
the
our
gang as
man.
well. You know
When
that.
fate sets us a challenge, we must rise to meet it. Are you ready to rumble?
Aaron, is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
Holy shit, new summons, the Golem, the Phoenix. My god, these fights are gonna be incredible. Was that Bahamut? I don't remember.
Look at me, Barrett. You think I want Marlene to see what her father's become?
So this is Marlene's father?
Promise not to tell? When she wakes up,
Okay,
a staring man is gonna kill her. When she wakes up,
I'm not sure if she's
Promise
talking about
not-
it. So we have Cloud and Zack together, so yeah, I'm confused as to where everyone is at this point.
to tell? A staring man is gonna kill her.
I won't say that it was fate.
So Aerith performing.
I Don't say that it
Cloud.
was destiny. But if not, what good
So I'm confused. Is Aerith and Cloud a thing, or is it Aerith and Zack?
me? Could
Sephiroth.
it be chance till the day that we meet again? We're one.
But I think the dynamic between Zack and Aerith was the strongest.
But
But oh yeah, oh well.
believe, know that you'll find me promises to keep. We won't ever leave.
Please, I'm begging you. Lend me your strength.
Oh my god, 2 discs. It said 2 discs. How big is this game? All right. Next up, Final Fantasy 16 is getting some DLCs as well. This is also crazy. So initially I thought like this is like post story, but this is like apparently in between, right? So this is just before the final mission. We can access this DLCs. So yeah, whatever the ending of Final Fantasy 16 will not change whatsoever. Damn it. But yes. Sexual themes, partial nudity. Oh, I didn't see that.
Something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Some sort of crystal.
Enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name, and turned them against each other in the magic.
So it seems like we're going to. So the ancient civilization, something to do with them. It
Somebody's
seems.
woken this place up. The question is, who?
New chapter.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I have a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will
I wonder
not
how long
like
this
the
DLCs
answer.
will be.
Then we better cut this short.
Oh my goodness. There'll be some amazing battles.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
The Rising Tide. 2 DLCs. So Echoes of Fallen is available now, right? It's available like from today onwards. And Rising Tide is coming soon. So we have that to look forward to as well. So we have a couple of stuff we need to do now. So right now I'm in the middle of playing Crisis Core, right? The prequel series to Final Fantasy 7. So once I'm done with that, so as soon as I'm done with that, I need to cover all of this pretty much. And then we step into, oh, this is a new game. So Hideo Kojima comes on, right? I expected him to show something regarding Death Stranding 2, but what he does show is his new game, Overdose. So yeah, we are still not sure what this game. It seems to be a more like a drama interactive type game, I guess. Heavily focused on drama.
The purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale, and started vending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox.
Yeah, as normal, you know,
the jabbering crab,
as normal Hideo Kojima games,
and
it's
the
all,
mad
you
whale,
know,
and started vending and quacking.
it just mind fucks with you, and you know, it's just all confusing and stuff. It has some very thriller themes, but we are not sure what's exactly going on. Suspense, thriller, you name it, it's all there. For all players and Screamer. Okay, I really like scammers. I'm like, what? So here's the best part, right? So at the end of this this trailer, so like Hideo Kojima, he was on stage, he was speaking, and then they revealed that, you know, Jordan Peele is working on the project as well. And if you don't remember from Key and Peele, from the SNL, you know, the comedy days and, you know, stuff like that, they're like 2 big names that industry, in the industry. So Jordan Peele being a part of this, like you're just wondering like what the hell is going on, right? So yeah. So yeah, these were, in my opinion, like some of the top highlights of the Game Awards show, like some of the top trailers, reveals, and so on. So let me know what you guys think about what you guys think about this in the comment below. What are you looking forward to? What are your expectations for each of them? Or like feel free to discuss like anything else that I've missed. I have a full live stream reaction which I did earlier this morning. Early morning, so I had a live stream reaction, so you can go and check my actual reactions, my actual thought process at the time when I saw this. So yeah, it's all there. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think. Do like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know, and I do appreciate your continued support, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.